G'day. Today I want to talk about the simple brilliance of how a chocolate chip cookie can help build a brand. G'day. Greetings from Moscow once again, just back from the morning walk. Bought the workout gear thinking that I would get out and have a nice brisk walk in the morning. Didn't quite realize just how brisk it would be for me, not for the locals. But anyway, got out there and did that. But I'm staying at the Hilton Doubletree, and when I arrived yesterday, I knew what to expect as part of the arrival process. I was going to get a warm chocolate chip cookie after the check-in. And I did. And I've only stayed in this brand probably maybe 3 times in my life. But I already knew that that's what I was going to expect when I came in the door. And sure enough, they didn't disappoint. And then I started thinking about all the other hotel brands that I've stayed at in all the countries over the years. And there's not one arrival gift or gesture that really stuck with me and that I remember. This one I remember. And that to me says it goes a great way towards building your brand and what your brand stands for. It's a real simple process. It's a chocolate chip cookie, for crying out loud. The cost is minimal. The impact is significant. The great thing about it is that you actually get it on arrival. The reception staff hand it to you. And so what that does is a couple of things. Number one, it gives you an automatic connection with that staff member. It also lets the staff member see the joy and satisfaction you get by getting a chocolate chip cookie. You know, a lot of 5-star hotels will have this nice arrival amenity when you get to the room with a note from the general manager, maybe a bottle of wine, a bowl of fruit, some chocolates. And, you know, to them, that's a high touch kind of experience. To me, a simple, warm chocolate chip cookie on arrival, handed over at the reception desk, is a much more high touch experience than what a lot of 5-star hotels do. And so I think the lesson for anyone in any business is think about what your signature touches are, particularly the arrival and departure experiences, because that's where you make a big impact. And it doesn't have to be expensive. The only thing that I would say that maybe Hilton shouldn't do is that this particular chocolate chip cookie also has nuts. Now, they've got a big notice on there saying that this contains nuts, but you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have nut allergies. They wouldn't do it. In fact, this morning when I came back from my walk, I went to reception and I said to the guy, hey, you know that chocolate chip cookie I got yesterday? And then he smiled and he started to reach down to where the chocolate chip cookies came from. And so I stopped asking my question because I realized I was about to get another cookie. And then he smiled and looked at me and he said, would you like another one? And I said, well, yes, I would. That's not actually my question, but yes, I'll take another cookie. And so, of course, I asked him the question about what do you do if someone has a nut allergy? And he said, listen, I've never experienced it. Obviously, we'd find an alternative. But again, a small touch would be, I think, of improvement to change the recipe to a non-nut recipe, just to cover more people. So the lessons are, get your staff and guests to interact with the exchange of that welcome gift. Make it a real small, simple touch, something homely, something that resonates with a lot of people. And I guess the other lesson is if you're curious about something and if you really like it, go and ask the hotel reception because you might just end up with 2. Alrighty, that is it for today. I do thank you for your time and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. Yeah, C.